Hi students, welcome back to the new session. We are going to start with a simple chapter which you have learned before, that is arithmetic progressions. You remember arithmetic progressions, right? Which you studied in 10th class. Let's have some extension of arithmetic progression in grade 11 and the chapter name is sequence and series. Actually in 10th you learned about the series. Now we will actually start from sequence and we will work on that and we'll come back to series again. Okay, so before dealing with the sequence and series, let me in generally we write some number series, like write it as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then if I ask you what will be the next number, you know the answer, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then what will be the next number? Definitely you know the answer. So you have to observe there is some pattern is going on. There's some pattern is going on. If you look carefully, you say that any two successive terms, if you take any two terms, their difference is same. Like here the difference is 2. So you may create some logic and you can say the answer. So after 10, what will the next number means? 12. Similarly, if you see the difference of this series, it's equal, it's same, and it is 5. So what will be the next number? The next number will be 30. Right, in 10th, what you learned is second term minus first term, third term minus second term. If the difference is same, you say the series is in arithmetic progression, that is called AB. So this is a small introduction trying to give you. Now, if you actually want to learn what is sequence, what is sequence? Simple language. I don't want to use terminology. Max terminology creates a lot of confusion. So let me reduce the terminology and tell you in a simple way, very simple way. What is sequence means? Sequence is a function whose domain is natural numbers. Now here comes the confusion again. Your next question will be, what is a function? And sir also used the one more nice terminology word, that is domain. Now to know what is a function, you should know what is a relation. What is a relation? To know what is a relation, you should know what is a set. So let's start with the basic sets. We'll start with sets. What is a set? Set is simply well-defined collection of objects. What is set means? Let's start with what is set. We'll go in a proper way. Set is simply well-defined collection of objects. It can be anything. It can be anything. If you take in a classroom, take all the how many fans you have in a classroom. If you see maybe there are 4 or 5, that is a set. Or in a school, you take all school bus. The buses what maybe you have 6, I mean 10, 20, 30, 40 or 100. That's a collection and it is defined. Therefore, it is a set. If you take in a class you have suppose 30 students. In that 15 are boys and 15 are girls, boys and girls. Now if I ask how many intelligent girls are there, number of intelligent girls, is it a set? No, it can't be a set because intelligence is not defined. Otherwise you take all handsome boys in a class, is it a set? No, you can't define that handsome. So to be a set, it should be defined. It should be defined. It should be defined. Set is simply well-defined collection of objects. This is a set, and normally it is represented in a Venn diagram like a oval shape like this. Suppose this is set A and this is set B. Um, let's write again. Suppose you have a set A here, set A of numbers natural numbers from 1 to 5. You can write 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is a set. Set is defined simply collection of objects, like I said. And how to represent means in a Venn diagram. We call it as a Venn diagram. It's an oval shape. Just make like this, and you put a set A here. It can be anything. Suppose you take vowels, it will be A, E, I, O, U. This is the set. Okay. Now the next comes is, what is a relation? You, if you see the word, relation in a family, suppose you take a family. In a family, father, mother is there, son and daughter. Now, if son you take, by default, he is related, no doubt, with father, mother, and also with sister. It's compulsory. Now, what is relation? What is relation? Let me explain you. Take two sets, set A and set B. There is one set A and set B. You can take whatever you want. Take set, in set A you take some letters A, B, C. In set B you take some numbers 1, 2, 3. What is relation means? Relation is simply every element. Let me use the word every element in set A is associated or related or mapped with all the elements in set B. A is related to 1, 2, 3. B is related to 1, 2, 3. Sorry. And C is related to 1, 2, and 3. How do you write means you write A comma 1. Similarly, you write A comma 2. So on. Last C comma 1, C comma 2, and C comma 3 in ordered pairs. We call it as ordered pairs. You learn in coordinate geometry also. This is relation. Every element in set A should map with every element in set B. That's a relation. That's it. Nothing else. You write it as A comma 1, A comma 2, A comma 3, B comma 1, B comma 2, B comma 3, C comma 1, C comma 2, C comma 3. Now the elements in set A are called domain. The elements in set A are called domain, and elements in set B are called codomain. They are called codomain. This is about relation. Then our next concept is functions. What is a function? Yeah, function. If you see what is function, function is a special case of relation. Function is a special case of relation. Same thing, we take set A and set B. We'll take set A and set B. Similarly, we'll take some elements A, B, C here and 1, 2, 3 here. What is a function? What is a function means? Function is a part of relation. The definition is every element in set A should associate with a unique element in set B. I'm using the word unique. Please concentrate. Unique. Unique element in set B. If A is mapped with 1, A cannot map with 2. In relation, it can. A is mapped to 2, A is mapped to 3. But in a function, when A is mapped to 1, A cannot map with any other element. A cannot be related with any other element in 1, 2, 3. But B can map with 1. It's uniquely associated. But B cannot map with again 2 or 3. C can map with 2 or C can map with 3. If you write in order, remember unique. If you write in order, it is A comma 1, B comma 2, B comma 1, sorry, and C comma 2. If you look carefully, all these ordered pairs are the part of our relation. They are the part of our relation. But you look carefully, A is mapped to 1 with a unique element, B is also mapped with 1 with a unique element. Now, if I say A is mapped to 2, A is mapped to 1 and A is mapped to 2, that can't be a function. It can be a relation. So every function is a relation, but every relation is not a function. Little bit logical, slowly you'll understand. But I want you to only understand what is function means. Every element in set A should associate with a unique element in set B. Just understand that logic. If A is mapped to 1, A cannot map with any 2 or 3. And elements in set A are called domain. Elements in set A are called domain and elements in set B are called codomain. Right now, this introduction is enough for you. Now, let's go back to again the sequence. What is a sequence? Sequence is, now it will be very easy to you to understand. Sequence is simply it's a function whose domain is natural numbers. We all know what natural numbers, right? Natural numbers are from 1, 2, 3, so on. These are natural numbers. Now, what is a sequence means? Sequence is a function. Sequence is a function. Sequence is a function, and it is all of natural numbers. Let's take a small example. I'll write an equal to n square. What will be a1? What will be a2? What will be a3? a3. a1 means n place we are replacing with 1. So 1 square, that is 1. a2 is 2 square. Just replace, in place of n you are going to replace with 2. So that will be 4. 3 square, that will be 9. This is the sequence. But n, if you observe, they are all natural numbers. 1, 2, 3. It can't be 0, it can't be minus 1, it can't be minus 2, or it can't be 1 by 2 or 2 by 3. It is only natural number. N is only natural number. They are natural numbers. Okay. So we can take different sequence now. Like I repeat again, sequence is a function of natural numbers. You can take any sequence. Let's take n is equal to 2n plus 1. Now try your a1, a2, a3. Shall we start? An is 2n plus 1. What is a1? So in place of n, you replace with 1. 2 into 1 plus 1. That comes 2 plus 1, 3. N is equal to 2. 2 times 2 plus 1 gives you 5. 3. 2 into 3 plus 1 equal to 7. Now if you observe very carefully, if you observe, we have 3 comma 5 comma 7. You call it as a sequence, or you can write a1 comma a2 comma a3 comma so on. It is a sequence. Now what is series? Simply you simply whatever the sequence you have, you put plus sign. 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 so on, this will become series. Or 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, this will become series. Or you have 1 square 1, no, we did not. 2 square is 4 plus 3 square is 9. This is one more series. Series is simply any sequence you take and you put a plus sign and continue, that will become a series. And in that series, the first series what you learned in 10th class is arithmetic progression. Simply, what is arithmetic progression? It's simply you take any example. Let's go with the small example. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus dash, that will be 2 4 6 8. Then the next number will be 10. The total series is arithmetic progression. How you say it is an arithmetic progression? You check the difference of any two terms difference you take, and if it is same, it is arithmetic progression. Yeah, so many examples in arithmetic progression. And how we define it? Simply one, if the first term is a, like we have this in our 10th class, we have the first term, we'll assume it as this first term as a. Take the difference we'll assume it as d. Then your second term will be first term plus difference. We have this in 10th. Third term will be again the preceding term a plus d. A plus d is your second term, plus 1, again you add the difference, that is a plus 2d. That will be your third term. Similarly, you can write fourth term. See, third term is a plus 2d. First term is a plus d. If you want fifth term, suppose you want fifth term, if you want to find the fifth term will be a plus 4d. Observe very carefully. Third term is a plus 2d. This is third term. Third term it is a plus 2d. Fifth term a plus 4d. Similarly, we know this formula an, that is nth term, the general term or the last term, it will be a plus n minus 1 into d. So these are the basic introduction of sequence and series. I want you to work out with the first exercise thoroughly. In my next video, I will explain more deeper about arithmetic progressions and their properties, and we'll try to do the second exercise. Yeah, one more thing, students. As I am the CBSE Grade 12 Max Coordinator, and as I'll be going to Kendri Vidyalaya Gachibowli for coordination work, I won't be available till this Friday for your Google Meet actually. So please cooperate and complete the class task. Yeah, especially the class task you have, and also the evening task, and if possible the PPTs, wherever the PPTs are there. During this interactive section, whenever we have the Google Meet section, we have a specific time for that where I have to clarify your doubts. So I request you to kindly complete all the given tasks and the work scheduled to you to be submitted on respective time. Thank you.